What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 here, and I'm going to do a little quick update for you guys today. First of all, I just wanted to say to all the American friends out there, hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully it was a safe Thanksgiving, and if you did go super dark Black Thursday shopping, hopefully you were safe as well. I originally went out. We were pretty much out all day on Thursday. We went to Crackle Barrel for our Thanksgiving feast, and then we were gonna go super dark Black Thursday shopping. I don't know what you would call it, but that's what I call it. But as I was sitting there waiting and seeing lines, get full with people, I went to GameStop like right before it opened, and there was a big 200 people in line. Best Buy, there was 200 people in line, and then Walmart had like nobody in line. That was pretty amazing. But I just felt that I don't. There's a you know what, when you don't have like a lot of money and you want to save money, so it's good to go out and shop on the Black Friday and get the deals that you can for things that you need. But I really felt that there wasn't anything particularly that I needed. There's a lot of things that I want. I want to pick up the Xbox One X, but I don't need to pick up the Xbox One X. And it came down to a fact that of me just being like, there's not really a lot of things that I need right now. I got to save. I've got to keep the things that I have last longer and do better with and whatnot, so that I can keep this channel going in the future and all that stuff. So it just became like a point of me telling myself, I want this, but right now I don't need it. And that's something I've really enjoyed about myself over the past few years, that I've seen what it's like to kind of get low in money. Because I've spent, ever since I started getting paid on YouTube, and then I had the Army job, both of those jobs together, I made a good amount of money. I made enough money to obviously support the family and extra and all that stuff. And I felt like over the past few years, I've done so much of a better job at realizing that, I don't have that kind of money anymore. I can't be spending all that kind of stuff. You never know what it's like to be at the bottom of something until you've actually been there. And I have more respect for things that I need as opposed to things that I want. And I can keep myself from actually getting the things I want, even though I know I want it, and it's not like I don't want to pick it up. I want that Xbox One X, but I don't 100% need it right now. There is one thing that I got, and that's only because there was a huge deal on it right now, and that is on Amazon, the Elgato Stream Deck. And I did get that for $99, which normally it's about $150, I think. And the reason I got that is because I'm tired of, whenever I do live streaming, because I'm going to be getting into live streaming a lot more in 2018, so I want to start getting the setup ready for that. But the thing with the Stream Deck is really cool is that if I could be sitting here playing a PC or a console game, and if I need to go to a certain screen or do an intro or thank my Patreons or all that stuff, I'd be able to set that up to click on a button so people can get the recognition that they deserve for helping me out, being a subscriber, being a follow, and all that kind of stuff. And I think that that's something I definitely wanted and needed, because before I really couldn't do that. So I'd have to just thank you, words on mouth, and you wouldn't get the recognition that you deserve as much. And this is hopefully going to give me a chance to do that. And it might also give me a chance to, when I record videos, to be able to have like my intro play, click a button, and then it immediately fades right into the part that I'm recording, or something similar to that. So I think it's going to really, really help me out in the future, having the what I picked up, which was the Elgato Stream Deck. Now, eventually, I do want to get the Elgato green screen. Now, I know you see kind of a green screen behind me, but it just doesn't work in the way that I want it to. I can never get it to be good. And in my room, it's always it's a mess back there or whatever like that. And I don't want that. I want it to be nice, and I want to be more organized. I think that's a huge goal for 2018 for me, is to be more organized. My wife's got organization up the wazoo. Unfortunately, I just don't have that yet. But the Elgato green screen is hopefully going to help me do that. And eventually that's what I want to get next. So that way, whenever I want to do a stream, I can just put that right behind me, lift it up, and boom, I can be in the game and do all that stuff that all the fancy streamers do and all that. And hopefully will give me a chance to look better and have a better quality on the stream. The other things is, you know, eventually I want to be able to upgrade my CPU and upgrade the motherboard and all that stuff, because what I've got now is a few years old, a 5930K. I want to get the Elgato 4K recorder because it's going to make being able to record console games in 4K or higher quality. Because you guys all know that the one thing that this channel has that a lot of others don't is the high quality. And I have to keep that up. If I don't, then I just feel like I fall in with everyone else, and there's nothing that separates me in the terms of what I do. And I just want to keep it as strong as I can. In some good news, the wife. I'm going to extend my National Guard contract for 6 years, and I will be able to give my wife half of my college. So I joined before September 11th, 2001, and that entitles me to the Montgomery GI Bill before the post 9/11 GI Bill. So there was two bills, but since I joined before, I can get the first one, which is going to allow me to be able to hand her the college, and the Army will actually pay for her to go to college, and they will pay for our house. So that is a huge thing that we've been trying to get for such a long time, is the fact that the Army would be able to pay my rent. And if they're able to pay my rent, then I can start being a little less stressful when it comes to paying rent and bills and stuff like that, because then I have that extra amount of money coming in to be able to pay for this, and then I can focus on what I make on YouTube to pay strictly for just bills outside of rent, because right now YouTube is really only covering the rent. That's how low I'm making on YouTube right now. And then I'm going to try to build the streaming the streaming thing up, you know, and all that. I know I come out with a video like every now and then or whatever, but I just like to keep you guys informed on what's going on and what I'm trying to accomplish, what my goals are, and it's also a way to check back on me in a couple of months to see if I've met those goals. It's a way of cataloging and seeing if I'm pushing forward and not just staying in the same place. So recently you may have noticed that we finished up a couple of games that all of you guys and myself have been wanting to finish up for a long time. Now, there was a surge of games that came out between October and November. There was just a lot of games that came out in a short period of time. So I wanted to get a little bit of everything, but now I finally got around to finishing up The Evil Within 2 and Wolfenstein, The New Order, or excuse me, Wolfenstein, the New Colossus. I don't know why I say the order. For those of you wondering about Assassin's Creed walkthrough, I've already finished Assassin's Creed on the Let's Play. Okay, now it's just going back over and doing it on hard mode on the walkthrough. So you're going to see a lot of videos of that coming out over the next few weeks, as I'm going to be focusing on that and putting all of those videos out. It's just they're not really making any views, therefore it's not really making me any money. They're all getting flagged every single time I put a video out. So it's almost counterintuitive to, or counterproductive to put the videos out, because I mean they're like with Evil Within and Wolfenstein, they didn't make me anything because they were all getting flagged in the beginning, which sucks, but it's just kind of the nature of horror games, and I understand that or whatever, but still, I feel like my channel is flagged for everything. I mean, if Assassin's Creed's I even had the last update video that I did just like this, of me sitting here talking, not cussing at all or anything like that, and it got flagged. So I'm just like, I don't get it, you know. They still have a lot to work out on their systems and all that stuff. It's just crazy. One other thing that I've been doing in my free time, which I don't really have much of, is every week I compete in Rock Band. There's called Rock Band Rivals, right? So it's a competition where different bands, you can create your friends or whatever and get into a band, and then you compete for the high scores each week of these specific songs and all that. I got a good group. We're in 4th place overall. I usually max out all my drums because the drum stuffs are so easy to max on Rock Band. They're not really hard. It's just been something to keep me to play music, and that's my passion and that's my love, and I've been doing that for some time now, and I've been getting back into Rock Band more and more, and I've really had a blast doing that. It's been kind of getting my mind off a little bit about the situation on YouTube and stuff. So that's been really fun. So this video, really, there's nothing. It's a way to fact check me and to make sure that I'm sticking up with my goals and motivating myself. Thank you for the amazing donations and the amazing Patreon support that we've had continuing over the past few months and since inception. For those of you that have been a Patreon since the very beginning, thank you so much, because every single month you help me to, you know, pay all the bills that I got to do. And that goes directly into electric, goes directly into the internet, and now with this the FCC and net neutrality, it's getting crazy, and the internet is getting it might be going away the way that we hope. So right now there's a big thing going on that the FCC is proposing to get rid of net neutral. I can never say that right. Just type in net neutrality or something. I can't say it. I don't know why. But it just means that they're going to force regulations that the companies that you have your internet through, like Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, would be able to charge you for specific parts of the internet that you see. So if you wanted to go on social media, there'll be a social media package that you have to pay an extra $16.99 in order to go to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something like that. And there'll be another package for streaming services like Twitch or YouTube or something like that. And I think it's ridiculous. And so there's all kinds of sites out there and stuff like that that you can help stop this. I've tweeted about it, so if you want to check that out, you can follow the links there that I tweeted to let your congressman know and everything to stop this from happening, to stop this bill from passing. So it's very, very important. It's coming up in the next few weeks. As far as what else going on, Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 is in PTU now. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it just yet. Hopefully I will soon, as that is a big thing I've been waiting for such a long time, as I'm a huge Star Citizen fan. So I'm really excited for that. So you're going to see lots of videos on that coming out when it is finally able to come out. There's just not too much going on in the game world right now, as far as that kind of stuff goes. What are some things you'd like to see on the channel? I've already explained that the first two games that you're going to be seeing, not the first two, but the first game you're definitely going to be seeing on the channel as of January 1st, 2018 is going to be my Metal Gear Solid 3 European Extreme walkthrough. So I've been meaning to do that for quite some time, since 2012 or 11 when I recorded that specific very easy mode walkthrough. That was before I even really cared about playing Metal Gear on the hardest difficulty setting or whatever, anything like that. That was at the very, very infancy of right when I just got back from Afghanistan. I didn't care as much about it as I do now, as I've done the other Metal Gears on the harder difficulties and all that kind of stuff. So I want to bring stealth back into the main forefront with a lot of walkthroughs. 2018, I can tell you 3 games that I'm planning on doing for sure, and that's going to be the Metal Gear Solid 3, the Resident Evil 4 Professional Mode walkthrough, and Assault on Dark Athena from the Chronicles of Riddick. I did Escape from Butcher Bay a couple of years ago, and that was actually had pretty good success, so we're going to go back in and do the sequel, Assault on Dark Athena. And there's some other games and stuff. What are some games, first of all, that you guys would like to see, some stealth games? Maybe some games from past that I've done before that you'd like to see me recover, adding new challenges and things like that. I need to figure out things to spice up the channel, to give it some love, and we're going to be streaming a lot more as well on Twitch. So there's going to be a lot of, different things like that that's going to be going on. So, and again, thank you to all the new followers over there and the subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough, and from now on, when I got this stream deck, you're going to be able to get recognized a lot more, and in videos and things like that, I'm going to have definitely your names plastered on there, because I want to show you guys the respect that you deserve for helping the channel out in more ways than just liking, commenting, and sharing. But if that's all you can do is like, comment, and share, please do so. It does get a little frustrating when you see people view, when you see at least 1,000 views on something, but yet only 40 people liked it. It's like telling me that maybe I'm not doing a good enough job or something, and it makes me want to work harder. But if you see something and you do appreciate the effort that goes into making it, please hit that like button, comment on it. It means a lot, and it helps to be seen in those searches and things like that. The more people that are interacting with the channel, then the more YouTube says I'm relevant. And the whole purpose of YouTube is to try to remain relevant as much as you can. And I will keep continuing to do that. So just want to get that video out there. So happy Black Friday to everybody out there. Please shop smart, shop safe, shop S-Mart. But thank you guys for all the support and the continued support that I keep seeing over the years. So love you guys, and more Assassin's Creed videos on the way. Peace out.